Germany's Football Association has emphatically rejected allegations of racism made by Arsenal's Mesut Ozil. Ozil walked away from the German national team, citing racism and disrespect relating to his Turkish ancestry. But the German Football Association has admitted they could have done more to protect him from the abuse.
I am German when we win, an immigrant when we lose. The World Cup winner with 92 caps for his country has walked away due to racism. It started in May when Mesut Ozil met Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan in London, with the German-born grandson of Turkish immigrants explaining that he had two hearts, one German, one Turkish. Ozil said that the meeting was not meant to endorse Erdogan's policies, but simply respect the roots of his ancestors. But he was criticised in Germany for doing so. Ozil played in 28 consecutive major tournament matches for Germany between 2010 and 2018 and was a star in the 2014 World Cup win. However, in Russia, Die Mannschaft went out at the first round stage for the first time in 80 years, with Ozil a figure of blame, despite creating more chances per game than any other player in the entire competition. Ozil accuses German FA President Reinhard Grindel of making him a scapegoat for his incompetence, disrespecting his Turkish roots and selfishly using him for political propaganda. What's more, Ozil says the former Member of Parliament of the Conservative CDU party has a racially discriminative background, with Grindel under pressure to keep his position now. Ozil did not use the word retirement, however, leaving the door ever so slightly open that he could yet return under a different German FA president. Reaction in Germany to Ozil's situation has been mixed. Chancellor Angela Merkel respects his decision and says Ozil contributed a great deal to the national team. However, Bayern President Uli Hoeneß heavily criticised Ozil, saying he's been playing poorly for years and last won a tackle before the 2014 World Cup. The 29-year-old Ozil can count on the support of his club manager Unai Emery, describing him as a very important player for Arsenal, who are currently on their pre-season tour in Singapore.
Mesut Ozil's agent has hit back at comments from Bayern Munich president Uli Hoeneß in the wake of the Arsenal star's decision to retire from international football with Germany. Hoeneß welcomed the Arsenal man's decision, claiming Ozil has been poor for years. On Sunday, Ozil stated that he wouldn't be making himself available for Germany in future after the racism and disrespect he said he received following his photo with Turkey's president Recep Erdogan. And Ozil's agent, Dr. Erkut Sergetz, hit back, telling Goal.com he claims that Mesut has been a ghost for years. But what ghost wins all these awards and has this much success? Mesut created more chances in the 2018 World Cup per 90 minutes than any other player, but of course he singles him out for criticism. As president of Bayern Munich, is it not better to focus on the performance of his own players, seeing as 8 of the Germany team play for the club? If Mesut is such a bad player, what does it say about Joachim Löw, Arsene Wenger and Jose Mourinho? These are 3 elite managers who praise Mesut as one of the best in his position. It is laughable that he thinks he is more qualified to judge footballing abilities than these people, with fabricated statistics. Now, new Arsenal boss Unai Emery has backed Mesut Ozil's decision to resign from his national side. Ozil blamed racism, discrimination and disrespect for his decision to retire as an international, aged just 29. But Emery says he'll have no such problems with his club side, where the Spanish boss hopes to reassure Ozil that he is family.
For us, it helps all the players and help Mesut to feel here with us like his home. I think he thinks the best for him, and he explained his decision and respect and help. Here we need to help him.
It's a private, personal matter for Mesut against the German Federation, but you know, as a team, we support him here. We try to make sure that he feels good, that he can train and he can perform at his best. So that's all we can do, and obviously his decision is his decision, and we have to respect it. Everybody should respect it. He's been training really well. He's happy to be with us, and we we are happy to have him back as well, because he's one of the key players in our team, and we need him to be fit and ready for the season. So he's been working. He came back. He's been working really hard. So hopefully he will be fit.
Well, the Mesut Ozil retirement saga continues to rumble on. DFB President Reinhard Grindel has rejected accusations of racism against both him and the German Football Association, but conceded he had made mistakes in dealing with the affair. Grindel said he had been hurt by the personal attacks on him and vehemently rejected the accusations. At the same time, he said he regretted the fact that Ozil and İlkay Gündoğan were subjected to racist attacks. And this is what Grindel had to say on the matter. The values of the DFB are also my values. Diversity, solidarity, anti-discrimination and integration are all values and convictions that are very close to my heart. In hindsight, I, as president, should have unequivocally said what for me and the association is obvious. Any form of racial hostility is intolerable.
Germany's World Cup winning captain Lothar Matthäus has told us that Mesut Ozil has made the right decision to step away from the national team, but for footballing reasons only.
All the story is not nice. Not for Mesut, not for the German football, not for the national team, not for the German national coach, not for the German Football Federation. But we have the story, we have the picture, what he was doing. And I think what he's doing in a private life, we cannot change it. He likes to have this picture. He has a management. When the management or he sees something wrong to make the picture, then they will not do it. They was doing this purpose, because nobody make pressure to have to do it. And now we have this picture, but this is his private life. I see the football player, Mesut Ozil. He was a very good player. He helped the Germans a lot to make great results in the last tournament, especially in the World Cup 2014. He was a key player in the national team. But in the last 1.5 years, and this is what I can say, he was not anymore in this good condition like before. And for this, I think it's the best, especially in this moment. He retired from the German national team. He focused now for his club, Arsenal London, and the German national team has to say thank you to Mesut for the years what he was playing, but in another way it's now a good chance to make this change what we have to do in the German national team. We have to bring the young generation player in the team, and Mesut Ozil is not playing anymore on this level how he played before, and for this I think he cannot help anymore the German national team to come back to make the results like maybe 4 years ago in Brazil.
Do you think that he's being unnecessarily blamed for the problems that Germany experienced at the World Cup?
No. This was not one player, this was not one coach, this was generally a big package from many wrong decision, many mistakes, less motivation like 4 years ago, no team spirit, no passion, maybe the wrong system, maybe the coach invite the wrong players to go to Russia like he forgot to invite Leroy Sane from Manchester City. He was the best young player in the Premier League. He has high speed, he is going 1 against 1. And when you don't have a speed today in your game, how the Germans didn't have it in the last World Cup, then you cannot make the results. I make it short. Germany performance show on the end the result, or you can say the result on the end show the performance of the German national team.